Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another dinosaur cosmetic showcase. And ladies and gentlemen, we are not doing just a specific dinosaur today. No, today we're going to take a look at some of the more unique skins of some of the dinosaurs. And these are the skins we have with the released DLC for the Biosyn expansion, and basically Jurassic World's domain source material. That is a shorter video than we normally do, was because normally we were in the middle of doing the showcases, and the last one we did was the Parasaurus. If you've seen that one, if not, definitely check that out. We're checking all the skins on there. So we're not even close to one of the new dinosaurs, but that is not going to be a problem, because today we're going to check out the not just the pattern combinations. That is going to be a whole side project beside this one, but we're going to take a look at the skins we got for some of the dinosaurs we already had in game. We got some new variants as well. And we have some new dinosaurs. We're only going to check those out with the model itself and the 2022 skin attached to it. So everything else, like for example the Dimetrodon, amazing new creature we have, we are not going to check out the skins and patterns. So for those, we will make a different video. For now, we're going to check out what we have so far. So with the Biosyn DLC we got in last... Oh, that was yesterday. For me, it was yesterday, by the way. I'm really lost in time. So we got some skins, and we already had, of course, this beautiful... Let's quickly check it for... No, he's pretty standing still, so this is a good one. Let us check quickly out the... It's kind of weird that the... I figured out the Jurassic World color grading it's standing on is not the Jurassic World color grading at all. If you switch it back, you see it's more green. But we go to the neutral one, like always. Like we did in all the other videos. And this is basically the Dilophosaurus we know from Jurassic Park. And... it is an amazing looking dinosaur, but we have something unique for them. The base patterns we have here is based on the movie Dilophosaurus. Now, before I continue, if you haven't seen anything in the movie, you don't want to see any spoilers, because basically we already know there are some things going out here. Stop watching, but maybe I say something in spoiler terms or something, but I try not to mention anything in the movie, only the dinosaur showcase in how they look like. So you're pretty much safe. And if you have seen the trailers, you know that Dilophosaurus is in there as well as other dinosaurs. So we're going to check out the skin from here. So the Dilophosaurus has also a unique skin, and that is the Dilophosaurus for 2022. And I think it's a really cool color scheme. Excuse me. A really cool color scheme. I'm not even getting out of my words. It's been a while since I recorded a video, because I was a bit like my health was not really working the last couple of 2 weeks. But yeah, I need to get back into the English. If you hear that, I definitely know it means I haven't talked English that much. But the Dilophosaurus skin, geez, has a nice color. It has some grayish color combination, as you can see. And on top of its crests, as well as the frill, it's some kind of orange. It is not that different. If we take a look at let's get back to, is it the, I think this is the one. It doesn't really matter, but if you look at the frill, you can definitely see it has some unique color schematics on it, the red and everything else. The same is on the face and on the crest itself. You can see it is a pattern over there. Now for this one, it's not there because basically this is not engineered by InGen. This is something that has probably been made by Biosyn. We do not know the details, and but we all know these are Biosyn dinosaurs. So a little disclaimer is that there is still a lot of going on. We are not sure, or have to watch the movie a second time about the dinosaurs and stuff, how they managed to get all these and stuff. And I know Camp Cretaceous is gonna light some things up, make some things more understandable. The next season that's coming in July, if I'm correct. Well, this is a really cool Dilophosaurus. It's also not the same ones that are in Camp Cretaceous Season 4, also in 5, if I'm correct about that. But it's a really nice looking skin. I prefer the Jurassic Park one to be fair, but this is it's a cool one. It really is a nice color, and I think it's a nice version of the Dilophosaurus we have so far. So we do not have an animation when the frill is being opened up, so that's kind of like a shame for this one, but it doesn't matter. There was a really nice looking new skin we got there. And we go to the next one, which is a new dinosaur. This is the Dimetrodon, and for everything else, every other schematic or the color schematics for the skins as well as the patterns, we cannot check those out. I'm skipping those for now, but those are going to be a separated video if you make a showcase for just the Dimetrodon. This is going to be the 2022 skin showcase only. So Dimetrodon is already an amazing looking model. I'm not even sure how to pronounce what kind of species it is, but what I normally say is like mammal reptiles. Some people are gonna hate me maybe about this, but I know they have a specific name. I know that I used to know it when I played Ark Survival back in the day on the PlayStation. And it's been a while since I've done the game. I just recently started again. But it looks really cool. I love the head. Let's go to a walking animation. I really love how the head is looking. That is something I definitely see in documentaries like Walking with Dinosaurs, Walking with Beasts, I guess, or Monsters. Maybe it's one of those where they had it. But yeah, it's also based on the more like 100% pure genome. Like Jurassic Park's, most of Jurassic Park's animals have not 100% genome officially, so the gaps have been filled with different like reptiles, amphibians, birds, those things. That makes a lot of dinosaurs different. The same goes with Dilophosaurus. So the kind of thing is with Dilophosaurus, I'm not sure if that was a pure blood Dilophosaurus, how it used to be. Probably maybe part of InGen's DNA samples are in it. But the Dimetrodon is totally a new species that is looking exactly how it should be. Even maybe it has hair or feathers, I'm not sure in real life, but it looks really cool. The sail has an... I know the patterns from the other color combinations are different than this. This is really a unique skin. It has a nice red sail. I would love to see these like in an enclosure with a Spinosaurus. One is not as aggressive as the Jurassic Park 3 one, I guess. But it looks really cool. The strong legs, you can see it walk up. It has a funny walk, by the way, or a funny way of running. Like some of the reptiles, like... I'm not sure what it was called. You have one of those that run really fast with the frill, like a Dilophosaurus frill, but in Australia. I'm not sure how it's called, but they have a weird way of running, as you can see here. it looks really like a reptile. Really awesome. Of course, we have something like lying down over here, but it's an amazing, you can see the scales, it's an amazing model. I'm really looking forward to use these. I got some plans for this in my park franchises so far, but I have to work those out first. We continue with another dinosaur. Let's check what we don't have. We have the Dreadnoughtus, of course, that has a new extra skin. And a lot of people are so happy with the new 2022 skin. But I still have a lot of love for this one. I love the model. It's chunky, it's weird. I would definitely see this as a Dreadnoughtus. But we of course have a new one, which is like, it's a whole new dinosaur. So this is not just a skin we got like the Dilophosaurus has, but this is basically a variant. Like the Cretaceous pack, which we had the Tyrannosaurus and Kentrosaurus. They both had different models, different sounds, a little bit different sounds because of the canon lore around it, and the same goes with the Dreadnoughtus. So it is ginormous compared to the other one. While the Jurassic World Evolution one has a more straight up stance like Brachiosaurus, this one is more like the Apatosaurus. But it's enormous. I really love the pattern. The model itself is great. Look at the face. Let's just stop there for a second. It has some weird little eye in there, but it has such a nice model. It's really is cool. It looks really great. Let's see how it is when he's walking around. We got this animation over here. Oh, he's scratching himself on his hind legs. Cool. Shaking a bit. That's a different animation for it as well. That's nice. So this is something that is interesting because they really have some unique design to it. Walking is also really slow compared to the other one. I think if we go to this one and we check the walking, it is slow, but not that slow. With running, it's, yeah. Look, this is like a basic animation Brachiosaurus has as well. Looking around, not that interesting. But if we go to this one, it's really is different. So the walking is maybe the same pace, I'm not sure. It looks slower, but it's really nice. Resting, and of course, this is something we see. I'm not sure if the other one does this. Let's oh. Let me quickly check that out. What are you doing? Oh wait, you're also doing the same thing? Well, it's different. Look, it's different. Same idea, but different animation. So yeah, the Dreadnought is looking really well. It's an amazing model. I would love to see these. I still have many love for the other Dreadnoughts, definitely. So I think maybe a park with 2 different Dreadnoughts. That won't be bad, So we're going to check out the next ones. So we got a really interesting looking new dinosaur. That is of the Giganotosaurus. And I love this Giganotosaurus. This is like, I really love this model. This is a great model. When we seen the first glimpse of the new Giganotosaurus, I was like surprised. I loved the model, but I was not thinking it was a Giganotosaurus. But now I have like different opinion on it. So let's us check it out. There it is. This is the monster that is in Jurassic Park Dominion. Let's go for a walking animation over here. It is an amazing model. It's maybe a little bit the same size. I'm not sure, but it looks smaller in the showcase over here in the species viewer. But it's definitely not a small animal. It has this nice frill, what do you call those? The spikes, the dorsal points on its back. Really cool. Looks great. Some people thought it looked way more towards an Acrocanthosaurus, but I can dig this is a Giganotosaurus. Especially the head is great. The tail is amazing. I love the texture on it, the colors. It's an amazing beast. It also has a different animation, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out in the game itself or some other YouTube channels. Because there are a lot of people showcasing like every detail in the game, and I might do that, but it's like I want to keep myself focused on my own series at this point, right? So he has a new animation, a social animation, which was at first you had the two Giganotosaurus that were leaning against each other and then walking away again. These are making more like a statement of making sounds, shake a little bit, and that's it. Really unique towards the skin, but also the old model has this new animation, so they changed the animation. These animations are pretty much the same, I guess. I haven't checked out because I wasn't at the Giganotosaurus so far. Running is pretty much the same. Lying down is looking way more cooler. I wonder how it sleeps, like in the movie or like in the prologue. We have seen the prologue, right? Where it's being his teeth are being cleaned up. And another animation, just scratching his head. Oh, it lies a while. That's cool. Love it. It's a great model. It's really is a nice looking model of the Giganotosaurus. Unique, and of course one made by Biosyn. So we got a couple more to do. I'm trying to check if I'm not skipping one. I never did those for the Camp Cretaceous pack, but that's basically because I never had the time, and now I got the time, so we're doing this. We have to look it up, because after a while I forget that we have like some more dinosaur skins than I had in mind. You always keep in mind 4 new dinosaurs, but I don't keep in mind how many new skins or variants we have. But we do have 3 new Parasaurolophus. I always say Parasaur is way easier. But the Parasaur has a lot of skins already, so just we had quickly go through it. We got the Jurassic Park 3 one from Sauna. We got the Lost World one from Sauna. Basically, this is the same as the Jurassic Park one, I guess. In the previous game, we had a couple more. We got the Lux ones. Those are glowing in the dark. And then we got a new Parasaur, which is this one, the 2022 Parasaur. And this is a whole new model. It's standing still, doing his thingy. And we got a walking animation. But this is an amazing Parasaur. This is just, I love how the model turned out. What I also love is the pattern it has. It has a unique pattern. We're definitely gonna see that in some of the other skins. Already seen those on someone else's channel. But the model of the head is really cool. I love how it's like a more different version of the Parasaur, and that's still a little bit confusing where these Parasaurs are coming from, because if it's a Biosyn dinosaur, like the pack suggests, then a lot of these dinosaurs already are in the wild, right? We've seen trailers with them, we've seen pictures with them. So what are they doing in the wild? That's kind of my question. Are these, like, where they come from? I'm not sure. There are a lot of new species that are not included in the pack that somehow have been created. We will definitely find out in new source material, I guess. But it's a nice looking Parasaur. It's basically the same. While it is a skin variant, it has a different face. It's not like no, it's not a variant. The skin is just skin. It's a cosmetic skin. It's not a variant. It's not, has no unique sounds or anything else. The only thing that's unique is the head. It's in between of a new skin and a new variant, I guess. Yep, there we go. I really love Parasaurs. I really do. Now let's check out the other two, because we have, for this version of the Parasaur, we have a number A, we also have a B and a C, and it kind of gets better and better and better. So this is the unique blue one we have seen before. But we also have this one, which looks way more similar than the Parasaur of Jurassic World. And also, it resembles a bit of the Lost World Parasaur, in my opinion. And, oh, I have to select them. Forgot about that. But, it just has a different model. The skin looks a lot the same. So, there were some ideas about this, that, this was the result of the new Parasaur, because InGen is always trying to perfect their assets, their species. So I think Bastinslot said something. I watched most of his videos if it's about anything else before the DLC came out, and he mentioned, and that was really interesting to hear, that it might be that the Parasaurs were developed into a new Parasaur, and this was the result after the Jurassic World ones we know and we love. And after that we got the C variant, which is even cooler in my opinion. This is the coolest one of the three. I love the kind of like the zebra. It reminds me of an okapi, how do you say it? The ones that is like a family member of the giraffe. It looks so cool. It has such a nice pattern. The colors, the model itself, it's really great. So this could be the next generation of eventually what it became. But they wanted to make it even more unique. And maybe Biosyn was the one that was thinking, we want to make something interesting. And that's how this turned out. With the blue. It's possible. It's a really interesting theory by Bastinslot. Really is. It's an amazing new version of the Parasaur. I'm really happy with these. So let's check what we got more. We got a new dinosaur, and it has the 2022 skin on. Of course, we can apply different colors, different patterns, and they look amazing. I've already seen a couple of them. They look amazing, but today we're just looking at the 2022 pattern. This is the new dinosaur we got. This is the Pyro Raptor. And I was really mistaken. I thought it was an animal from probably the United States. Or I had an idea it was from the United States. So I looked into it, couldn't find it in the United States when I tried to unlock its full genome for the rest of the game, so you can unlock it in the database and stuff. Maybe it's Asia by then, but I mean, it has something weird. Velociraptors from Asia, you know. Also, not the case. It's an European raptor, which is really interesting. Really interesting. I never knew that. So maybe I'm the only one. Maybe you also thought it was from another location, but Europe didn't really think it was from there. But it's an amazing model. It's just great. Amazing is the word of the day, by the way. I'm so sorry if I repeat myself. It has such a nice detail in the feathers. You can see the coating. It has nice layers of feathers. You got the more longer white feathers that are a little bit more different. Are they different? Looks different. We got the feathers slash hairs. It's kind of like, not sure how it looks like, but on the face itself, and then on top of its head, like the what do you call that? Mohawk? It's not really a mohawk, right? Like, I'm not sure. And the plumes on the tail, you can still see, which is interesting, that it has just the normal tail like the raptor. It's more fluffy, but the feathers are a layer on top of it. That's really interesting to see. The face, it's just a velociraptor, and it's a longer velociraptor face. It's like he attached this to a different dinosaur, right? But I like it on this combination of colors, I guess. The movie version. In the movie, I loved it in the movie. Even it was sometimes like thinking it's just a raptor. That's kind of what I want to say. It's like a raptor. Without giving any spoilers, by the way. I was thinking really loud in myself. But the patterns we have with all the others is just amazing also. It's really changing the whole face as well, giving a pattern location on the around the eyes and stuff. We're not looking into that. It's going to be a separated video as well. So let's check the animations. We saw that one snarling a little bit. Cleaning its wings or its feathers. It also has a new animation where it shakes its feathers in the rain or in the snow. Really cool to see those. It also flaps his arms a little bit more compared to any other dinosaur. A running animation, really cool. You can see how streamlined he is. Really fast. Probably a lot of maneuverability with this. Laying down. And blocking his feathers. His tail feathers, really cool. Didn't see that one before. Really nice. Pyro Raptor, ladies and gentlemen, really cool. Another new dinosaur, not a dinosaur, but a flying reptile, is a unique and a whole new creature, the Quetzalcoatlus. And the Quetzalcoatlus is probably one of the biggest flying reptiles that ever flew around the world. And it's also the biggest flying creature we've seen in the Jurassic Park franchise. Now by this, I'm thinking like, how the hell am I going to use this in the park? Because it's so huge. And the best option is just to let it just fly around free. Because the animations of taking down visitors, park visitors, is just horrifying. It has some really unique and cool animations. Check those out on YouTube if you haven't seen them. But it's amazing. It's looking so scary. The eye and this massive beak. The crest on top of it. The blue crest. And I love the coating of the feathers and hairs. It's going down all the way to the body. It's looking so cool. It also has a little bit of a plume on its tail. We have to check out the animation. First, check this animation looking around. It's cleaning his wings a bit. There is this one animation, you have to try it out. If you have a dinosaur like the Homalocephale and it grabs it, and it looks around while still having his prey in his beak, it's just nightmare fuel for people that do not like birds or flying animals. I love them, but it's really scary if there's something flies towards you and you have no idea what it is, especially if it's something like as big as this, of course. So we got the flying animation over here. It's like really massive. I love how it jumps off the ground as well. You can see here the plumes on its tail. Really cool. giant claws. It has a bit of an elephant or hippo skin or leather skin on between the wings. Just the wings, Insider. It's just the wings. Don't make it yourself more hard to pronounce some things. But it's amazing. It looks really, really cool. I love this model. It's the best looking one if it's about flying reptiles. Definitely amazing work by Frontier. Really enjoying this one. So we got a couple more. Yeah, we got a new dinosaur over here, which is the Tickled Chicken. Most people call it Tickled Chicken, but the Pterosinosaurus. And it's so unique. It's really a unique dinosaur. It looks really cool. The feather coating, the head itself, the eye. Like, it's a herbivore, but it's an herbivore that kills you even before you have the opportunity to take a picture of it. It's so aggressive. We already knew it's an aggressive bugger. I mean, I played Ark Survival, and every time when I think like, oh, it looks cute. Look at this small, I want to say feet, but that's not the case. Small little eyes. His face, and he has more like a duck face in my opinion. And then it kills you in a second. Same case with this one. So animation, it has some cool animations, especially fighting, and it also scratch a bit looking around. Yeah, scratchy. Oh man, if you have an itch, you have something like these on your hands. Interesting. It runs also really cool. It's a big dinosaur, by the way. It's a big boy or girl, depending on what it is. It's really large compared to other dinosaurs. I think it's even larger than most carnivores in this game. Not sure about it, but it also sits really cute. It is not that cute, but it's a unique dinosaur. This is something a lot of people, including myself, would love to see in Jurassic World Evolution. We didn't know it was going to be in the movie, and now we got something. It's even feathered as well. It's really cool. Also has some interesting new... just take a look like this. This is the only thing I'm going to show you. It has some unique combinations and colors. Some are a bit weird, like you can see purple and blue. It's sometimes a bit weird. It's even more related to Ark Survival at that point than Jurassic World. But yeah, it's looking really well. It's a nice dinosaur. Really happy with this. Some say it's the best one in the game at this point. Last one, guys. We got the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So the Tyrannosaurus has its own different models, and like the Parasaur, it has many versions, many specific skins, like the T-Rex from 1993, which is basically just Rexy in 1993. We got the buck, we got the doe, and we got the one that's killed off by the Spino, and a lot of people do not like. I'm one of those people that kind of was rooting for Spinosaurus, to be fair, so I'm sorry if you're a T-Rex fan. But this one was a goner. He was small, he was probably young. That's the case why he lost. And we got Big E.T. from Camp Cretaceous, of course, but now we got two more skins. And one of them is the 2022. It's a Rexy. This is Rexy, right? That is just Rexy. And if we go to this one and we release it, it's darker skin color, and it's a little bit lighter. Probably because Rexy is getting old. But you can see the scars. It's also called the Scarred Rex. You can see scars on it. On this side a bit more with the... like on the arm, the leg, it's from fighting. And on the tail on this side, no, not really. So we have to turn it around. And then we have to rotate. There we go. Because this is the scars we really know. I'm not sure if it's on the right side, to be fair, because I thought we saw... Oh no, the camera was turning around. Never mind. But you can see the scars on its head, probably from a raptor. I'm thinking it's from the raptors in Jurassic Park on the neck. And then we got the claw marks over here. Maybe it also has more claw marks from the Indominus. I'm not sure which one. But this is Rexy. This is Rexy after escaping, I think. I have to look up where the scars come from. But if this is the Rexy that is after 1993, the raptor damage done on skin, then this is probably the one you want to use if you are remaking the T-Rex kingdom, right? We can also, this is a new thing, we can reset the lighting. That's really cool. Now everything else is the same. Not that interesting. But we got another one that's really interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the T-Rex from 65 million years ago, probably, MA. And we call it the Feathered T-Rex. This is the T-Rex we have seen in the prologue for Jurassic World Dominion, where it was fighting a Giganotosaurus and sadly met its end. It has a little bit of different look to it. We can also think it's like the original Rexy, where the DNA for Rexy came from. That's kind of what I think the creators of Jurassic World wants us to be known, that this is where the blood samples, the DNA samples come from. And of course, this is a 100% accurate one in terms of the movies, that is. It's because Rexy didn't get any hair. It's different gaps, you know, not 100% full blood, pure blood. And it's a really nice coating. The hairs, they're feathers, but to me it looks way more to like hairs. This is me after I took a shower and I kind of like I dry myself up. It sounds really stupid now. But it's like, okay, I'm a hairy man, okay? I'm a hairy man. I do not sound like a hairy man, maybe. If you look at me the first time, I am like a hairy man. You definitely know that. So, let's just skip this. It's gonna make it sound ridiculous. Oh, it's a great model, that is it. Yeah, it's a great model. There we go. Well, with that specifically weird last comment about the T-Rex with feathers, these are all the new skins, guys. We got a lot of skins. So many. We got the T-Rex, we got the new Dilophosaurus, we got the Parasaur, we got a Giganotosaurus, Dreadnoughtus, and then we got the new dinosaur species or reptiles or half reptile mammal. The Dimetrodon, Quetzalcoatlus, Pyro Raptor, and the Tyrannosaurus. So we got a lot of new things. And don't worry, we are going to start with the Dimetrodon. If it's about the showcase, the normal showcase we do with every skin and pattern for each species. So that is going to be the first follow-up in the series. Why? Because it's unique. People have new dinosaurs, so we want to showcase those first, right? It's a more interest in the new ones than the ones that are already there, so that's why I'm picking those first. And after that, we just continue again with the normal alphabetic order. For now, I'm going to continue working on these videos because now I feel great, and let's see how long I can hold out by doing this. And I wish you all have a wonderful day. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And if you have a comment for me, and it's a really good one, because I want to know what your favorite new skin is. Which dinosaur is your new favorite one? So let me know if from the 4 new dinos, new species, which is your favorite? And also from all the skins and variants, what is your favorite from there without including the new dinosaur? So let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can subscribe and you can follow new videos. We are working towards the 1K subscribers at this point, and we are going to make a lot more videos for that. So stay tuned, and we see each other next time. Take care. Bye bye.